What's going on, everybody? Techno Gladiator here for a episode, possibly episode 1 of our VGC. I guess I thought about what to name it right now. But yeah, this is VGC battles pretty much on Showdown. I just recently made a team. By just recently, I meant like last night, maybe 2 hours worth of making so that's the best. It's my first one I've ever made. I'm still kind of tweaking around with it with each battle. But I guess on my ladder right now, I just got to 1,200 points. I'm not good at making calls, anything like that. Actually, I want to move this thing out of the way. Anyways, I am doing this on Showdown, Pokemon Showdown, if I haven't said already. But I'm doing it online, so it's like, it's got all that nasty screen stuff. If you guys know what I mean, like, when you open up your browser, you got the stuff on the bottom of your screen, stuff on top, and hopefully I can cut all that stuff out, and it doesn't look that bad. But if you guys do end up facing me, my name is Techno Gladiator, and this is our team. This is what it looks like, at least. Some names I just kind of spun off right off the moment, I guess. Names. Some I just kind of have for previous dates, I guess. Anyways, also the background music, anything like that, will be listed in the description. And I haven't really thought of any music, but yes, I'll be doing that after I do this. And hopefully you guys end up liking that. So I am going to turn on the effect volume a little bit more right here. A little bit, 75, we get 75. There we go, 75%. And music's on just a little bit so I can hear it. You guys probably may or may not be able to hear it when we get into battles, but we'll see. Sorry. Anyways, with Gallade, I have the nickname Glader, and it's holding the Gallade. It's got Steadfast. That doesn't really matter though. After it Mega Evolves, it's holding Protect, Close Combat, Ice Punch, Zen Headbutt, and the stats I've got for it right now are, as you can see, 4 HP, 250 max in speed and attack. It's Jolly, so it's faster and not a special attacker, I guess. And I always make my Gallades shiny because Gallade is my precious. And then I've got Bisharp here with, it's got Life Orb, Defiant, which is kind of like a default ability that you pretty much always give to Bisharp. Anyways, I nicknamed my Bisharp Blue Zone because back when I started with Showdown, I abused shiny, making Pokemon shiny, because I never got to ever use shiny Pokemon, and I used Gallade a lot, and whenever I saw a core for any Pokemon, I always saw Bisharp and Gallade together, so I started doing that, and so I would make Gallade shiny, I'd make Blue Zone, or Bisharp shiny. And I thought spin off the top of my head nickname for Bisharp would be Blue Zone because it turns blue. I don't know, it's just kind of whatever. But now it seems like it fits. Bisharp has Protect, Iron Head, Knockoff, and I switched off Sucker Punch for Grass Knot because I needed some sort of grass type move. Just did that recently. I don't really like it because it's not really doing anything for me, so I'll probably end up putting Sucker Punch back on. You know what, I'm actually going to do that right now. Sucker Punch. And so, yeah. I just gotta find out some stuff I still want to do with the team. I'll probably do a couple battles with this team so you guys can watch my thought process with this team. Of course, my thought process is never always that great. Anyways, Blue Zone, obviously, shiny as well. It's got Life Orb and Defiant, Protect, Iron Head, knock off Sucker Punch as of now. And I'm pretty sure I already said that. Anyways, the EVs I have for this are 4 in HP and maxed out attack and speed. He's got a positive attack nature, and so it's admin, I guess I'll just say. Then let's go to King Barney, who originally when I put him down, I put this down as a Slowbro. And I always name my Slowbros Barney because when he's shiny, he turns purple again. At one time, I wanted to use a Mega Slowbro as a core, I guess. But I was going to build around for that team, and this was in OU, I believe. And when I use Shiny Abuse, I always had my Barney, I guess. And he just, to me, it reminded me of Barney, so I'm like, I gotta name this guy Barney. And then I'm like, oh man, oh shoot. Because I had meant to put Slowking in this team instead of Slowbro. So I switched it to Slowking instead of Slowbro. And I'm like, well, what do I name a Slowking? So I just decided, King Barney, whatever. That's then we've got, it's gotta be shiny because otherwise it doesn't quite work. It is pink though, so I guess whatever. It's female. That also doesn't really matter. I could have been mentioning that too, but genders don't really matter that much unless you got rivalry or attract or something like that. Anyways, it's got leftovers, own tempo. Its moveset is Rocking, Protect, Scald, Ice Beam, and Psychic. I thought about putting Grass Knot on King Barney, but I don't really ever use Grass Knot, and I kind of wanted to keep this guy's moveset. So with all the stuff and troubles I was having with this team, I kind of wanted to switch a bunch of things up, because I kind of want to keep the way this team's looking, but I don't know, it's kind of looking like I might just need to make a whole new team because it's got so much going on with it. There's nothing I really do about that because I am new to VGC and I kind of got to get used to it. Anyways, this EVs for the King Barney are 8 in HP, 124 in defense and special defense, so he's kind of more of a tank, I guess. And then he's got max in special attack. And then I made it a column. Well, I think I meant to do modest, but I'll just leave it because it's been doing decent, I guess. And yeah, so that's King Barney. I kind of threw that one together too. It's not like, so like Blue Zone and Gallade, I kind of saw other VGC sets for those two. King Barney though, aka Slowking, didn't have a VGC team for him yet, so I decided to just throw one together for myself. Then we got Landfrost here, aka Landorus Terrain. I still don't know what to name Landorus Terrain because I don't know. I kind of looked at its nose though, and that kind of like weird like thing. First thing I thought about was Frost, and I wanted to name Frosty the Snowman, or just Frosty. But I think I would have to go with a ice type. So I decided, hey, Landfrost, whatever. There we go. I did have, what was it? I had Choice Scarf on my Landorus. But to me, that just wasn't that fitting with Earthquake, because then I was always going to be hitting my guys. I could also use Protect, so I wouldn't be hitting them. Like, so let's say I have Landorus Terrain out and I had Gallade out. I don't want Earthquake to completely just destroy my Gallade, or destroy a decent amount. I could end up using Protect. Earthquake wouldn't hit me, but it hit the other two on the field. So that's kind of my thought for that. And I guess what I could do is, whenever I do use Protect, then I'll use Earthquake, but then I can't Protect next turn. I guess I could, but there's a chance that Protect won't work, so I could end up changing it to something else. I kept U-turn on it though, just because whatever, I guess. And the moveset for this is Earthquake, Rock Slide, U-Turn, Knockoff, ability, Intimidate, and so I'd switch the item to Assault Vest just so it can take hits a little bit better. And the EV spread on this is 4 in HP, 252 positive attack nature, aka Advent, and max speed. So that's kind of Landor's terrain here. So pretty much half of our team is shiny, half of our team isn't shiny. This is the beginning of the half of our team that is not shiny. Next guy on our team though is Thor, aka Thunderous. I had another item on Thor, I just remembered it now though. It was Life Orb, because I had a set that I was looking at from Smogon Tears, and this was the one I saw, so this is the team I put together. I could have used the other one, I guess, but I didn't worry about it. And yeah, so I ended up having to change it, and I didn't know what to change it to. Because I don't know, I just never quite thought about it before. So I decided I would go with Shell Bell, and I guess I've never quite thought about how it's been working. I kind of forgot about that. You had Shell Bell. Anyways, ability Weak Prankster moves are Nasty Plot, Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, HP Ice. The EV spread is negative attack nature, positive speed, so timid, max speed and special attack. So pretty much all my guys are fast special or fast physical sweepers. That's just kind of the way I like my teams. It's just kind of a preference, I guess, or just kind of just the first thing I always end up doing for whatever reason. So that's that. Nasty Plot, and let's just kind of set up, I guess, you know. Yeah, this guy's pretty self-explanatory, but Shell Bell is just someone actually hitting him. I get some health back. I didn't know what to put when I did one. Then, for the last person on our team is Dazzling, the Sylveon, and this is just kind of a filler for the team. I was thinking, well, what's something I'm missing for this team? And I'm just noticing now another thing that I could really use on this team was, what was it? Fire types and grass. Fire and grass types. But when I was making this team, this is kind of what I had used. So that's kind of got going right here now. So it's holding the Pixie Plate so that Hyper Voice is going to do a lot more, and Pixelate so Hyper Voice becomes a fairy type move, and Pixie Plate can activate and boost that Hyper Voice. The other moves it has though are Protect, Sight Shock, Shadow Ball, and as I just said, Hyper Voice. The EV spread for Dazzling, aka Sylveon, is 188 HP, 252 special attack, and 68 special defense. Negative attack, positive special attack, so that'd be a modest nature. And also, while I was making this team, I always ended up making a what was it? Physical teams, I guess. Not physical teams. Well, yeah, physical sweeper teams, and almost all of my guys on my team would end up being physical, and I wouldn't have any special attack. So by the time I was doing Gallade, I did Blue Zone, and I did King Barney, I'm like, wait a minute. I just noticed now 2 of my guys are physical, and I'm just now getting 1 special. And then I noticed, or what did I notice? Anyways, I don't know. So I was kind of trying to balance it out after I'd done King Barney, because that's normally why I do it. So I always go for the physical guys. Anyways, so that's 3 and 3 special attack, and 3 physical. That's kind of the idea for all these guys. So we got Gladiator, Blue Zone, King Barney, Landfrost, and Thor. Dazzling. So it's kind of just what I've got for the team right now. And I use the online version of Showdown, because that way I can use these skins to make it so my Pokemon Showdown looks cooler. To me, it makes it a bit better, I guess. It just makes it look like it's more fun. These backgrounds and just the way everything looks, it makes it look way better. I am going to take this off though, because that's kind of bugging me. I never really use the chat ever, but I guess it's whatever. And there won't be a layout for this because I think this just looks boss as it is. So I guess we can take a look at this guy's team though. It's got the reason I wanted the fire type for this team is because once I started playing with it, I had to deal with Aegislash, and I don't quite know. I'm going to look at it right now though. I don't know what Aegislash's weaknesses are. Anyways, as I can look right now, and also fire types will be working for lots of other things too. So it's not like it's just for Aegislash, but the main reason I would need them is for Aegislash. Looks like, oh wow. Okay, so I do have Aegislash covered. I just never thought about it. Okay, so because I've got it covered with Landorus, I've got it covered with Blue Zone, I've got it covered with Dazzling with Shadow Ball. So I've got it covered. Anyways, here we can get Ice Beam on. I'm thinking about for King Barney leading. That would be pretty good, I'd say. I would lead with King Barney and Thor just in case he brings out the Rotom Wash to start with. And then about that Aegislash, I'm looking at a possible Mega Kangaskhan or Mega Pinsir. Most likely Mega Kangaskhan, because that's, I guess, more common in VGC. So that's my thought right there. Always bring Gallade because he's my Mega. And I want to say I want to bring Landfrost. Between Landfrost and Blue Zone. If I bring Blue Zone though, it's pretty much is anything wanting to take an Iron Head. The only thing that I'm really thinking that would really be willing to take an Iron Head and take a lot of its damage would end up being Crobat, and for knockoff for Sucker Punch would end up being Aegislash. Anyways, I think I'll end up using Landfrost. Landfrost also has knockoff, so I think I'll be fine. Anyways, my opponent ends up leading off with Kangaskhan and Crobat, so that's pretty good. I'm going to say go with Ice Beam on Crobat and Thunder Wave Kangaskhan. Yep, Mega Kangaskhan, there we go. Quick Guard on Crobat. Yeah, Quick Guard. Can't do anything with King Barney because of the Fake Out. Ice Beam Crobat again. And once as that Crobat is gone, I want to switch out to Gallade so we can take out the Kangaskhan with a... Quick Guard, you can't paralyze him, I just remembered that. Okay, well... So what can we do here? I'm gonna say... that was... See, I mean, that's the best at coming up with plays. Let's... Earthquake and Thunderbolt on Crobat. Okay, see, so now everyone's in the air, so it's... Earthquake isn't gonna do anything to anyone. So, that's another reason I brought Thor, or that's why I put Thor on the team, is because I don't have to worry about Earthquake hurting anyone then. I've got knockoff on Landfrost. Frost here though, so that ought to hurt Aegislash a good bunch. And we can Thunderbolt on Rotom Wash. And that's kind of my only way of hurting Rotom Wash, by the way. It's again why I was need some grass types or something like that. How much did that do? Almost 50% with the Thunderbolt. We'll go Knock Off again, and I don't think Thor is going to survive another hit. No, okay. This sucks. This definitely sucks. Well, we'll go with another knockoff. And Mega Evolve Zen Head, but on Rotom Wash, I don't know how much that's going to do. I don't really use Damage Calyx. Shadow Ball kills. Yeah, see? This sucks. He's gonna come back out with Mega Kingscon. All I can do is Earthquake. And even if I Earthquake, Rotom Watch is gonna get hurt by it. I guess, yeah. So that's not the best. I'm not the best VGC battler. We'll do one more though for you guys. Now you can kind of see how my team works. Well, I do know who I'm leading with then. I'm going to lead with Landfrost and well, it's easy to tell this is a sunny day team or a sun team, I'm pretty sure. So let's lead with Gallade over King Barney. And what's the last guy going to be? I don't know. I'm gonna go with Blue Zone. So we opponent leads off. Yep, that's how I thought it'd lead off. Sun team, yep. Earthquake and Mega Protect. So now hopefully Landorus can OHKO the Ninetales and the Heliolisk, but I'm not 100% sure that will work. I am almost positive one of these guys is going to end up having a Solar Beam. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Landorus actually, like, tanked that. Yep. Ninetales and Heliolisk go down to EQ. Now we just gotta deal with the last two guys being Mega Lopunny, most likely, and Togekiss. Ice Beam. No. What is it? I forgot. Start timer. So, he knows what he has to go to. Togekiss and Lopunny. He has no other option. Anyway, so we're going to use Rock Slide, that's the one. And close combat. There's a chance that Togekiss is going to take us out. We have 4 guys, though he has 2. So it really isn't going to matter if Gallade ends up going down. Can we hurry up? I don't want to wait here for 120 seconds. Well, anyways, I guess what I can start saying while we wait for this guy is, I guess we'll probably do VGC on Pokemon Showdown. It's definitely not as great as it is on the 3DS in Wi-Fi battles, or Battle Spot, whichever you want to say. I know that. This is the best I can do, though. I don't have any way to make the teams for my guys on, like, I don't have a cheat code or any, like, anything like that that I can gen the guys into my game, use them on top of that, I also don't have a capture card, so I can't exactly do that all in my game. So I guess what we can do is we can do some VGC on our channel, and maybe throw in a little bit of RU, NU, OU. My favorite personally is UU. I'm kind of getting more into, like, what is it? Getting more into OU. So now OU and UU are like my favorites. The reason I didn't really like OU before is because you see the same teams all of the time over and over and over, so it kind of loses its feel to it, I guess. That's another thing I didn't really like about VGC, but when you're doing it on VGC on Pokemon Showdown, you don't quite have to worry about it, because a lot of people are just testing out their new teams and all that good stuff. In the last battle though, looks like we lost quite a bit of our rating. We're down to 1,188. Let's see if I can get one more battle in though, because that battle didn't end up finishing. This guy's a shiny abuser though. That's one thing that's for sure. What do I want to do here? I've seen that Jellicent. I don't know what I want to think about it. Also, I don't know, I can't remember what his name is. Malamar, that's the one. I don't know what his weaknesses are. Maybe 5? I don't know. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, I'm thinking about going out with Blue Zone to lead off, with King Barney, bring in Gallade. That's pretty much, I'm pretty sure that's the same thing I did last. No, it's not. So we're getting a little bit of differentiation in. I don't really end up using Dazzling all that much unless there's like Garchomp or a couple Dragon types on the other team, or unless I have a really good reason to use him, because when I made the team, I think I already said this by now, but he was kind of just like a filler for our team. Yeah, I'm going to go. No, I'm gonna go Slant Thrust. So we lead to his Mega Kings. Yeah, Mega Kangaskhan and Malamar. I want to look it up right now. Let's see. Actually, no. I'm gonna double protect, because I know he's going to go for the Fake Out. His Kangaskhan, so I don't have to worry about that. Malamar. Oh, it's Dark Psychic. So yeah, 4 times weak to Bug, 2 times weak to Fairy. I wish I would have thought about that. Oh, it's a Trick Room team. Well, I'm pretty much dead then now. Because of Malamar. I don't have anything good to attack with. I have U-turn, though. I'm thinking I might want to switch. If I go out to Gallade, I don't think I have to worry about anything. If I go out to Land Frost, I still don't think I have to worry about anything. So let's do that. Oh, Malamar has Defiance. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Or Contrary. I think that's right. Contrary. That sounds about right. So let's actually combat the Kangaskhan, and I'm going to Rock Slide, and then next turn I'll U-turn on the Malamar, as long as we can survive that long. So it's a good thing we didn't U-turn this turn. Did we even Mega Evolve Gallade? I don't think it even mattered. They still would have outsped because of the Trick Room. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna Iron Head this turn on Kangaskhan, and then actually go back. I'm gonna Protect this turn, EQ, and hopefully this can get off a hefty amount of damage. But like I said, I'm not the best VGC battler, so no, not all my ideas are going to be the best. So that's just something to keep in mind. My teams aren't going to be the best either. That's another thing to keep in mind. I'm going to Iron Head this Kangaskhan though, and I'm going to get out of here and attack the Malamar. Pretty much, we're done for that. Go to Landfrost's position. 4-0 or 6-0, whatever you want to end up calling it. I'm pretty sure it's just 4-0, though, since we're only using 4 Pokemon. He didn't switch out any of his guys, though. So this guy GG. So we go down to 1,171 4-hour score. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, he left. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe we're gonna make a series out of this. And my goal is to get on the leaderboards in the top 500 people. And then after that, we'll probably keep going. Top 400, top 300, top 200, top 100, and then top 50, and maybe higher than that. My guess is I'll never make it that high though, because I am not the greatest VGC battler. Never say never though. Maybe I'll end up getting better at one point in time. But as you can see right now, 1171